Hello, everybody. This is Check with Becky Dixon. I am back to complete what I was talking about. Now, what I was talking about, which is going to be, there's another video about Poshmark and how actually tomorrow will be a month. So I was going over some tips and tricks and really just talking my head off. But as with my Zoom that I use, they only limit you so much time, and so I was getting my time flashing. And of course I've changed my shirt. This shirt is like a time true and tested shirt that I will never get rid of because it's nice and blingy. I love it. I love it. My big butterfly. So let me exit my full screen. So what I am going to continue is go back to talking about my the posh. Now I had went over, I will do a hopefully short recap here of what I have done so far. Now what I have done was in between my first recording and this recording, I tried to grab some lunch, meaning here's my lunch. Is a bowl of rice, and I'm trying to get me some spoonfuls of that. So we went over in my last video. I do have a website, which is my squeeze page. I have 3 closets on it. I have eBay, which I put everything on eBay that is not included on my other 2. So eBay, I have books, toys, household items, small appliances, anything like that is there. Closet 2, I call it the vintage section of my closet. I have vintage clothing on it only. Closet number 3 is, okay, so closet number 2 is Essie, vintage only. Closet number 3 is Posh, that is for family clothing. Family fashion, family clothing. Now with Posh, the Posh site, to be compliant with them, you can only put family fashion on there, which is clothing. You can put earrings, accessories, purses, scarves, unopened makeup you may put on there, shoes, umbrellas, hats, clothes. Example of some things that you cannot put on there: toys, stuffed animals, Barbie dolls, kitchen utensils, kitchen small appliances, coffee mugs, glassware, dishes, books. No, not for that. That's not compliant with Posh. Okay. This right here is if you would like to go to Posh and either start your own closet or to purchase anything. This little button right here is for you, free money to shop. Not a lie, not joking. I am serious about this. It is absolutely free. You go ahead, you press on that button, you sign up for it, and no, you are not under anybody. You are not in a tier. Nobody's going to get your money. So all you can do is either buy something off of this site or sell something. So if you go and you open up, press this button, you open up an account and you want to buy anything, look on there. Look on there. I'm not kidding. Look on there. The very first thing I bought, when I got on it, I didn't believe it. I was in the car listening to a radio station. On the radio station, this announcer had announced about this site. I never heard of it before. It's probably been around, probably seen it many times. She had been announcing it for about a good week, and then I started to see a commercial on TV. And then it started to hit me. What is this site? What is it about? What's going on? Well, one day sitting at the bus stop, waiting for the bus, I decided to go on my phone after, again, I heard her in the morning talking about it, go on the site, check the site out. I put in the promo code, and it was not a lie. I actually got me some Jeffree Star eyeshadow that this palette is usually $100. This person had sold it very, very cheap. I actually got it for $20.99. That is what I had to pay. Posh gives you $5 to spend, so 5 of that, so it would have been 25, and I didn't have to pay the $6.79 in shipping. I only had to pay 99 cents, and Posh paid the rest. So I'm not kidding when I say that it's free. I did it myself. I tested it out. I got the product at home. I only paid $20.99 for a eyeshadow palette that, if you know Jeffree Star and the things that, you know, the makeup line that he has, it's not $20. And this person happened to, I don't know how long she had it on there. Maybe she couldn't get it sold. And I took it. I took it fast, because if you're a person that's looking for this stuff and it's hard to find, and when you come by it, you know, take it. So I did. So this is my website. I will have it listed below this video also. So if you like this video and the information I'm going to tell you in it, please subscribe to the channel so you can always get my notices. So that is that with my website. That's my Facebook page, which I'm not dealing with my Facebook page right now today. I'm too busy doing this. So again, on my Posh site, I did have my bundle package was 3 items or more at 15%. I have now lowered it to 2 items or more at 10%, because I've only sold 1 bundle at 3 items out of my closet, and they took advantage of my 15%. People are still buying, yes. They are buying, though, at either 2 items or 1. Not so much as getting the 3 items at 15%. So I had lowered that. So I was running my split test, and I'm going to see how this promotion is going to work out. Tomorrow will be a month that I've been on this platform. Now, right here is a website that I just took you to that had 3 other websites. If you are on your, if you are on your phone and go to Poshmark, if you go under the About Me, which would be right here, the About Me, they would have other, other things like what my Instagram is, my Snapchat, my Pinterest, my Twitter account. It would have all of that on there for you to contact me through. If you go to those other sites, those other social media sites are going to have this exact same web address. So that means I have multiple places that I have people coming to one website with 3, I call them closets. The reason why I call them closets, they're all Beck's closets. They're all, each one that you go to, it says Beck's Closets, because you don't know what you're going to find there. And so I have social media sites. I have my website on those social media sites, and they're all bringing everybody to one website, which is called a squeeze page. And that's where it's going. I don't have my funnel connected to it yet. I am still actually working on my funnel. A funnel is, for those who are not into marketing, is kind of what I'm doing the hard way right now. You have one funnel, and people, your prospects, I would say, are getting dumped in to one page. The only thing difference is with my funnel. The funnel, I would have a capture page where you would put your email in. Once the email gets there, you will always, I'm not gonna lie, you will always get a email of a notice of a new product or a new garment in any of those 3 closets that I have on that squeeze page. That is not available at this time, but it is going to be available. It is just not available at this time because I am still working on the finishing touches of that. So I'm trying not to make this so long. I think that other one was like an hour long that I did, and I didn't expect to talk that long. So what I am doing is, okay, right now you see, okay, I said March 5th is going to be a year. I have had 110 listings. Currently right now, I am actually going to go sneak peek on my phone and look. Since I was on for an hour, I got 157 notices for the last hour on my Posh account. That means of either people joining, people sharing, or people wanting to know information about one of my garments that I probably don't have measurements on. That was in my last video. I said, make sure in your description to include all that. This is part of the work, smarter, not harder. The harder way is to keep answering all these people all day that are going to say, well, how big is it under the armpits? Or how big is the waist? Or how long is it from the base of the neck to the hem? And if you include that when you post, when you list it, you don't have to worry about those kind of, it's right there. Everything is right there for your prospect to see. Where am I at? Okay, we're at when I was doing the moons. Okay, my listings. Okay, I'm gonna go to my closet on here. No, I'm gonna go to Posh Stats. So with my listings, it says I have 110 listings. I do not have 110 listings. That is how many listings I have had total in the last, tomorrow will be a month. I have currently 88 garments available to purchase. All those other ones I have sold. That's what this little, it just keeps a running tab of how many articles that you know, garments, shoes, hats, purses that you have listed. It keeps the running tab. That is not exactly the number that I have. Do we got that straight? Total number, not current number. Shares. Shares means that's combined with two different kind of things. The shares means how many shares I've done, whether it is my own, out of my own personal closet or out of other people's closet. So what I will do is eventually I am going to press on this because I have to today, because that's way, way too much high. I try to stay with it like every 50 to less than 100. I press on it, I'll go through the list. I start following those that have started following me, but when I follow them, I will share 3 to 4 items out of each one of those closets. They probably have not shared a thing out of my closet, but I know that if I share 3 to 4 items out of your closet, at least you're going to return and share one. And you're going to either look through my list. If it's either one of what I do is through the day, I will rotate my items in a closet. Now you have to remember that if you are on Posh. If you're on Posh, the first 6 is what anybody's going to see. Most people will share those first 6 items. If you go to your closet and share your own items, and I rotate, I have patterns that I do. It's like making little designs. Then that means a different set of 6 are going to show. I'm rotating what people are going to see, because you don't want them to keep seeing the same 6, because you're going to have between the top of your list and the bottom of the list is always should be those items that have been sold. Why do you want to advertise something that's already been, you know, sold? So they always get kicked to the bottom. And then all of that product, those garments in the middle, never ever get seen, ever. If you don't rotate your closet. Think of going to the dry cleaners, you know, that big line they got going and the clothes are on there. That's your closet. Keep rotating your closet. That's fresh looks for fresh people, because daily, if you keep up with what I had said in the last video, of your shares every day, getting into the share games. You are constantly, every day, you're getting new eyes looking in your closet. So if you rotate those first 6 items, those first 6 garments that you have available, that's a whole nother set of eyes every day that are looking at it. And I will rotate my closet 2 to 3 times a day, because that means that I'm sharing my items in my closet 2 to 3 times a day. That means that since I have 88 items that are currently listed, I will share 88 items 3 times a day. Why do I do that? Because there are 2 peak times a day. I do it in the morning, because sometimes there are some people are on that early in the morning, but those are the peak times during the day where everybody is online and they're shopping or selling. But if I'm putting out my items, they're going through somebody's feed. If I got 5,000 followers, which we're going to go to the next one over here. Followers. Tomorrow will be a month. 1 month. I've got 4,031 followers. That means anything that I produce out of my closet is going to go through their feed. They are going to see it. You got it? Making sense? 4,000 people are going to see my, whatever I am listing. They are going to see it. I'm going to go back over here to my closet. Okay. So this morning I was on. Right now it is the 12 o'clock hour. This is a peak time. I should be doing something. No, I'm making a video. And I'm telling myself, oh, I'll do it when I get off. Right, I hope I get off soon, because then I got to pick up my son from the bus stop. He's got to come home. My husband can't get him. He has a job interview, so he can't get him to his karate practice tonight. So no, I have 2 hours in the evening. I don't even get now for today to work on usually what I do. I got to run him out there. So I won't be able to list any new stuff at that time. I got to do it when I get off of here and do my sharing. And that's part of keeping your schedule. You keep your schedule. Doesn't matter what it is, make time. Make you some time. Don't come up with, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. You can do it. If you want it, you can do it. It's there. It's in your reach. You can grab it. You can get it. You can taste it. You can, whatever. You got to want it. It's not going to come to you. You got to go to it. Okay. So I've listed, because spring break is coming, and what happens when it's spring break? People are going to start, they're looking. They are looking. If you're somebody like me, I lived in Texas every year. I was buying a brand new swimsuit. Not 1, not 2. I'd get like 4 to 5, especially if it's at the end of the season, because the end of the season, this is the beginning of the season as far as in retail to sell swimwear. By the time the summertime gets here, we're doing fall already. We're doing the fall. So we're starting with the summer right now. And literally spring isn't by calendar way here, but we're selling our summer stuff. It's always a season ahead. And spring break is coming, and people are going to be looking for this. Stores know it. Places, let's say, because I am from Texas, and I would go down to Galveston. That was one of the places when I grew up in Texas. Galveston used to be the hot place to go. Now it's South Padre Island, but Galveston used to be the hopping place to go when I was in school. So I have 12 up there. I actually have 21 swimsuits that have to be listed. I've sold 1 so far, just 1. This one here is, kind of one of those that I was on spring break and I bought it, and it's kind of I guess you would say a hodgepodge or a mismatch. You know, the top's got gold sequins, and clearly the back The back is different. It's spring, it says spring break, and it's in little silver studs. The top is gold sequins. I actually bought it together. They were separate pieces, but I had bought them together to make them fit, and I'm only selling it for $9. Now, you know, if you go to the store and you buy this brand new, you're not going to even get one of those at $9. But like I said, I have 21 of these swimsuits to clear out, to get out of my drawer. I mean, yes, it takes up a drawer. The back of this doesn't have any snags or anything. Now, when I used to be younger and go to the pool every day and sit on the side of the pool, you would get snags out of everywhere. This one here, I only have the bottoms too. But anyway, like I said, this spring break is coming. This is an item. This is an item that's going to be wanted, that people are going to look for, they're going to see. I made sure to push this to the top of my closet for that reason. When people come to your closet, what are you looking at right now? You're watching my video and you're probably looking at what I have there. That's what you're looking at. When it is pulled up on the computer, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see swimsuits. You're not going to see anything else. When you're looking on the phone, you're going to see 4 swimsuits. That's going to be these 4 right here. That's not a swimsuit that just says, hey, I shared a social media sites. That's kind of to get a notice, you know, where other people come to the site, because you're on Poshmark. Oh, she shares to social media sites. So if they share something of mine, I'll share something of theirs. I'll put it on social media site. Plus, I share another one of theirs and I share it to Posh. So that way, because like I said, on my other video, I've had people complain saying that I didn't share anything. They shared mine, and I said, yes, I did. If you don't have your social media attached to it, you're not going to get a notice, which is plainly a blunt face lie. They get a notice. They choose not to do it. They don't have a account with a social media site, which makes no sense because everybody has an account. They either don't have a Twitter, they don't have a Tumblr, they don't have a Pinterest, they don't have an Instagram, or they don't have a Snapchat. Now, if you're on the internet and social media is your business, why you don't have those is beyond me, because Posh gives you 6 other avenues to make money, to advertise your garments. And for you to not do it, that is kind of your fault. The money's not going to come to you. People aren't going to come to you looking for it, nor am I going to sit there and say, hey, look, you don't have a Twitter account. And you know, if you had a Twitter account, you could easily also advertise your garments out of your closet onto your Twitter account, and all of your followers that are on Twitter that don't have Posh will see that you have something for sale, and then come to Posh and open up an account and go to your closet and buy it, and probably skim through a bunch of other people too. Nobody's going to tell you that, but I just did. So that's why I utilize social media. I don't just stick with Posh only. Posh gives you the avenue to advertise or market your garments someplace else. You have to take it upon yourself to do it. Everything cannot be written out for you. You have to think outside the box. Use your brain. If you want money, you got to use it. But again, I have went and had marketing done. I went to classes, online classes. I've had mentors. I've had enough training. So I know how to do it. And so for people that I have seen that have been on since 18, 17, 16, that have 3 listings, shared 22 times, have 700 and some followers, and then I come along, I see that you're following me, but this is something that's going to hurt you. I see you come along, you follow me, I follow you, I shall share 3 items of yours. You decide to go to my page under one of my listings. It was my closet listing like this that has a picture of me in my closet. And you tell me, oh, thank you for sharing my closet. Okay, I am really not mad about that, but that's a reputation you're going to give yourself, is those that are sharing your stuff and you are not returning, they're going to unfollow you. They're not going to buy from you either. Just to let you know. So that is not good business right there. Also, when you put your items online, make sure in the description, Posh now will only give you, I had learned this because with eBay, you get a long space to write a marketing point, which marketing is your description of the item you are selling. In this description area, that is where you want to give it your all to sell that product. With Posh, I found out again when I first opened it up, you do not get, now I knew when I had my eBay, you had a big area. When I got my Etsy account, it was a little bit cut down, but they gave me more tags. And tags are on your picture. So I have swimsuit, you know, swimsuit, pool, beach, sun, sand, anything that has to do with the swimsuit. Now, tags like that, I would also use those tags on Instagram. That means if I get the tag right, it goes to the, when you push hashtag, you know, when you press on the hashtag and it goes to beach, my swimsuit's going to show up there either in the top, which I have a lot of my products. This is again when I say get your social media sites up there, because when you go to Instagram and you put your product on there, what hashtags you use, if you know how to market correctly and you use that hashtag, and all of a sudden your freaking product or garment gets shown at the top placement on that hashtag, thousands and thousands and gillions and gillions and billions and millions of people get to see it. That's why I said it's so important to connect your social media sites that Posh gives you to your account, because you can take your garments from your account and advertise outside of Posh and bring people to your closet. Gee, that was a big long win. So, I don't know, I just keep stressing and stressing because it just gets to me of being on here for a month, and this seems just so easy to me. So easy. Posh is a very easy platform, and some people just are, you're just not well educated. You're not educated at all as far as it comes to social media, marketing on social media. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to market it. And especially when I have people that come to me and tell me that, not in physical form, in actual, you know, on the internet, and tell me that, oh, I'm not doing something right, or I need to redo this or redo that. No. If you go to, like I said, on a phone, I'm going to go back to my phone. If you go to my closet and on the phone, like I said, here's my closet. At the very, very, very top, you have this about me. Now, there's my ID picture. Right here under my about me, It's all of the contact information. That means you could go to my website. You can directly go to my Pinterest account. You can go to my Tumblr account. You can go to my Twitter account. You can go to my Instagram. You can go to my YouTube where you are looking at this video, or maybe not. But that's all right there under the About Me. Now, the About Me on the computer side, I have not found where all of those are, but I know on the About Me on the Posh on your phone, yes, it is there. So yes, I do advertise people's sites to it. If you have your social media accounts connected, you will get the notice. If you don't have your social account connected, you still get the notice. The notice will tell you that so-and-so has, like they'll say, at BECDR2, which is me, shared a listing of yours to their Twitter account. Connect on Twitter and share one of theirs. So the excuse of you don't know and you didn't get anything is a line of BS. You do get a notice. So on to the next. The next is we are going to go down to the cells. So we're in this is the cell tab on the phone. It's completely different. We're going to the cell tab. Now this is my cells here, and this is for, like I said, tomorrow is the 5th. Anything can happen in 24 hours. I can make no cells. I can make 3 cells. And I'm not lying when I say that, because I've made up to, I made 3 cells in a day. And they're not 3 bundle cells, or 3 cells is 1 bundle. I made 3 separate cells. So these right here, these are my cells for the last month, which comes out to be, it's 107. Now, I look at it like a little different. Now, I've read where some people say, oh, my site isn't a garage sale. Okay, I understand that. I, again, am an entrepreneur. I just shown you a website. I have more than 1 closet. I have more, and that's what we would call in marketing 3 avenues right there of income. I have more than just 3 avenues of income. I myself can afford to have these prices that I have on Poshmark. I look at it like, if I'm making $2.25, that's still a profit to me. That's going to be more than what I would make at a yard sale here in the location that I live. So I am not going to sit here and I'm not going to complain, and I'm not going to go like, I sold this snowsuit for $9 and that was way too much. Which just reminded me, I'll be right back. I got to go put these packages out front. I completely forgot this morning. Okay. Thank goodness I did that, or I would have messed up my shipping, because with this site, I am a fast shipper, because I get it out at least in 1 day time. Actually less, because those, yeah, they were from the weekend. So that was from Saturday, Sunday, the mail doesn't run. So you have today, but according to these sites like Posh and eBay and such, they don't care that, Martin Luther King Day was, a day that the Postal Service didn't run, or, Sunday that it doesn't run either. Or if you don't get it in there before 12 o'clock on Saturday, that it's not going to go out that day. They don't care. And with Posh, you have usually the recommended shipping time is 2 to 3 days. So thank goodness I did go to this page and see this. So over here on the sides, we're going to go, what I want to show you is my stats. So currently right now, this is 80%. So my goal, which I don't think I'm going to make it in the 24 hours. I am really, that means a lot of work I got to do to get there. My goal was to get my ambassador status in 1 month. 1 month. The listings that you need at least is 10. I have 88. I had 107 and I sold that. The selling, you have to do so much. See, days the average to ship is 1.3. This one right here, this one is approved IND, which means your product wasn't described, or there was something in the description that was, or something in the pictures that wasn't clearly described in the writing, is what I got that for. So a person had bought a coat, received the coat, before they actually purchased it though, we kept writing back and forth. So it was basically part of my fault and part of her fault. So I had the picture of the coat, I had a picture of the stain, and 2 pictures on the listing, but I didn't have it in the description. So therefore it wasn't clearly indicated. So it's like I only had a halfway point. Not in the writing, but yes, in a picture. And so she put that an item wasn't, you know, it wasn't descriptive. It wasn't as, whatever. I can't think of it right now. But it wasn't, you know, an item was not in the description. Let me see if it comes up saying what it is. Okay, item not as described. There you go. Okay, so the item wasn't as described. So it was because I didn't have it in the description area, but I had it in the pictures. And so we kept going back and forth about this, and I actually sold, which if anybody is into this name brand of clothing, you know how much it is. This was a coat, and it was a fashion, you know, it was a designer coat. It was baby fat. Now with baby fat, you know, their stuff is not like 20 bucks, 50 bucks, you know, $75. This was a coat for a child that some people would say there would be no way I'm going to spend $150 plus on a coat for a child that wears A2T to wear for 1 season or less. That's what I sold. It was for a little girl. It was pink and it was reversible. And it was, when it was new, it was $150. But in the pictures, I had a stain above the pocket, which the stain looked like a little, you know, like a pin mark or something. And she complained about it. But she bought it for less. I mean, I had it listed for $8, and that was a bundle that was sold. And so she got it for a cheaper price than what was listed. And so in the argument, I said, since this was a bundle, this was sold as a bundle, that all 3 coats then will be refunded, because I already knew that Posh is not going to take the time to sit there and dilly-dally up like, okay, this was a bundle, so how much is this really going to be? No, they would wind up, you know, taking that money, since they hold it and she didn't accept the order, take all of that money and give it back to her, and then plus you'd be keeping 2 coats. But where she kind of messed up at, that a lot of people were saying about scams and stuff on Posh, it started to make me to think about this. She said, now she had actually opened up her account, I would say not even a week before me. And that was actually my first thing that I sold. Then after she got it, and then we was going through all of this, this is what she told me. And that's when a red flag instantly went up. She says that I will take pictures before I return it and note it down as I always do. Once I read that, I had already looked at her account, seen when she was became a member, the red flag came up and said, as you always do, you haven't been on here that long. How many other people have you tried this with? So she buys things in bundles and tries to return one of them, get her full money back, and keep whatever the other ones are for free. And I said, no, 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 no. If you are granted a return, they are all coming back. Once I got them back, the clothes were not packaged, I would say, correctly. The steps on Posh that they do give you they're kind of vague. If you do, what I do is when I ship my clothes, because I do have 2 other closets, I make sure those articles of clothing are in a Ziploc bag. So they're in a separate bag that are contained. It doesn't matter if I put them inside a bubble envelope, a box, any other kind of shipping material, I will put them in a Ziploc bag first, not a sandwich bag. I get, the bigger ones, and then plus I also order them from eBay in bigger sizes for bigger items. I will have them already contained inside one packaging material, and then that goes into another packaging material. Those who have bought me, they know. Even with shoes, I will put shoes inside inside bubble wrap, tape the heck out of it where it's adult proof, because a child could probably get in it. And then I stick those shoes inside the shipping container, because when the minute that it leaves your hands and goes into the mail system, you don't know what is going to happen. For instance, we've seen all those videos with UPS and everything. You got those guys that like kick your stuff around and then they break your crap. Well, you want to secure it as best and well as you can beforehand, because neither do you nor whoever you're with, like for instance, neither do I nor Posh or the other person involved knows what happens when it's not in our hands. So, but when I got the box back, because that day my carrier was out walking and it was raining and the box was in his mail carrier pouch, it had gotten rained on. I mean, not like drizzled. I mean, it was like raining, like pouring down rain. My box got wet. Now I have out in the front of my house, I have a container since I've been selling online. It's not a tub. It's, it's a great big, I would say like a yellow trash can. It's nice and bright where the mailman can see it. I have a closed lid where no rain, nothing can get inside it, so it is tight from the weather. And my packages are in there. So my packages don't sit outside all day long. Things will get stolen off your porch, especially when it hits around Christmas. Only the postman will know. That's it. And so needless to say, at the end of the whole thing, she didn't get the refund back. So she didn't have the coats and she didn't get the money back, because now I have 3 coats that they're damn. I'm not even going to give them to Goodwill or anybody, because you can't use them. So they're going straight into the trash. So that's kind of sad, and it just seems like how some buyers will become vindictive against sellers or vice versa, and they ruin your crap. Fine, I'll return it. I know I'm going to get my money, but I'm going to ruin your crap, so you can't resell it. So that was kind of pretty shitty right there. And so just be sure when you are sending out your garments to package them correctly. Don't just wrap them in bubble wrap or in tissue paper, pretty tissue paper, or write your thank you note or put your little business card in there. Those things, yes, do, but make sure that when that garment leaves your hand, that garment is in the pristine mint condition that you had advertised it online, because if not, you won't make the full sell, or if it's, let's say, through the eBay, since eBay gives you the money, will give you the money right then, they will have no problem of taking it right out your account, and you could have already spent it. So be careful with that and take that tip. So we'll go down here. This says Posh Stylist Analysis. I know you can be a Posh Stylist. I haven't read too much into that, so I don't understand that. But anyway, I got 6,000 shares. It says top 10% share. So evidently I'm not, I'm not high on the range on that. But I haven't really read into what the Posh Stylist Analysis is. Because I've been shooting for the ambassador, because if you get your ambassador on Posh, it opens up more doors, I would say, more avenues to selling. Now, since I have over my 50 listings, I can go to the wholesale, buy in wholesale and resell, and then that will go under the boutique. I now have that available. Have I taken advantage of that? No, not yet. My 127 new Poshers shared. This means that these are brand new people that have gotten online and gotten into Posh. And I wish I could show it. I could show it so much better with my phone, because I always use the phone, always using my phone. So I don't know why I keep looking on here and I keep looking for it to focus in. So here is right up here, it says find people. I will press the find people. So we have our list. I go to the bottom one right here that says new people. Now you will see fresh closets and just joined. If you press the just joined, they have joined, but they're not selling anything. The fresh closets for this number right here, for the new Poshers to be counted, you need to do fresh closets. You would press on the person. You would follow that person. It gets counted because you're following. Now, so far, they only have one thing that is listed. I will share. It says my followers, and it's not a Michael Kors or Coach. That's what a party is that's going on. I shared that to my followers. I, again, will take, this is their whole closet. I will share the whole closet to my followers. So right there is 2 listings that I shared. So I shared the whole closet. So that means those 4,000 and something, 4,000 and something people that I have following me now get to see the pair of Birkenstock leather Boston slip-on shoes that she has, and also her closet. And those that have been on Posh will know that I'm sharing, that's a brand new person, that's a closet, and that will have other people will come to follow. That's how it works on Posh. It's, you follow me, I follow you, you share me, I share you. That's what it is. You want to be courteous, and you want to take advantage of that. The more that you do it, Posh is same thing. You're branding yourself. The more you get yourself out there, the more you do things, the more you get involved with the Posh community, you're getting very well known. I think I'm coming to the end of this for today. So see, I've been a Posher since February 5th of 19. So I have 4,333 followers, and I'm 80% of the way through. And like I said, my goal was that, from the very beginning, my goal was to get to the ambassador. So I gotta get to work, guys, and do stuff. And these are my offers. It's like during the night, I will wake up, do offers. These 3 offers right here from in the night. because people will be on and I'll check my phone. So these are for offers. Now, how offers work is when when somebody likes a listing, gives you a little red heart, that means they like it. You can send them an offer. But then that offer is good for 24 hours. That means you can't go back and either try to lower it or change it or counter offer. It's like a standing thing for 24 hours. And then after that 24 hours, you can eventually make another offer if you would like. So guys, that's about it for today, because like I said, I have another video that I just did at the beginning of here, but I was running out of time because I'll talk forever. So that is with the Posh, and how I actually, it's almost kind of like a little diary for me, what I have done here in a month, how I have done it, how I've gotten, to this number in such a short time. And like I said, I'm 80% away from my ambassador, and tomorrow makes my month. So I would say I've worked my butt off, and I have dug into this platform. I have gone through other people's closets that have liked my, if you're an ambassador and you had come to my page and you liked anything on my page or followed anything, or maybe have commented on any of I have 3 of these that are on there, and you might leave a comment saying to welcome to Posh, is there anything I want to know, ask you a question. I utilize that. Some people will just leave me a note, and sometimes I go to their closet and I look, I look at what they have here, even if it's just a notice like this. It has a picture of them and their child, or them and their dog, or just their dog or their cat. But it'll say down here, like, I have 0, it's not for sale. And I'm like, huh, because now I know that they put informational things down here. Of course, I have nothing in there. I just have pictures. And this picture, and then I put this one in here, and basically it's the same thing like how I did. Nobody's gonna come up to you and hand you a paper and say, hey, if you come to my closet and you press on this one listing that I have, and I have the red shirt on, and I'm sitting in the car, and I'm taking a selfie, and I say I share to the social sites, I have some other informational things under there, some tips that can help you out to get you some more followers. That's not going to happen in the real world. That's not going to happen, but we would like that to happen, but that's not going to happen. You have to do this on your own. You have to find it out. If you want it, you got to get it. It's not going to be handed to you. So if you're sitting there and you're boo-hooing and you can't make money, at this point in time, I've been with the entrepreneur game now at least 1.5 years. And the knowledge that I have gained from day one when I had started is phenomenal. And so to sit here and boo-hoo and cry, I would say that is my plum laziness. Because if you're lazy, that's the return you're going to get. If you're busy, you stick at it, you're constant, repetitive, you're going to get what you put into it. So that's a very, very, very old saying, and it's very, very, very true. If you think you're going to sit around, post a couple of things, and then you want to whine and dine about money, well, you didn't put no time and effort into your own business or what you want. Because at that point, if you're only putting 2 or 3 items up there, that's not a business. You're just looking for, I would say, a quick buck. But some people will have 2 or 3 things up there, and they want this phenomenal, outrageous price for something. But if you don't have the credibility, you're not gonna sell it. I mean, you're just not. I think my voice is running out here. I'm gonna have to get off here, guys. Yeah, my voice is running out. So, guys, thank you for watching my video, the first half of this video, yes, is on here. It'll say first half. Follow me on this channel to get more notices. I do have notices for like eBay. Everything is split up. Like my eBay stuff, I have my eBay playlist, Etsy's playlist, and I'm starting my Posh playlist. So everything is separate, so you're not going to get videos from this and that and here and there. Thank you guys again. Check with Beck. I will have links below for my closets or my just one page. I would say I'm not going to put my separate closets. I'm going to have my one page. You can go to my one page, and on that one page, it will tell you which closet is which, and you may visit whichever one you choose. Thank you guys. And again, check with Beck. Bye. Bye-bye, everybody.